Here is the slow roll, well done. Note how the nose comes up slightly, and the airplane rolls over on its back, and then continues around again. It is a true lateral roll dominated by aileron control. Keep the nose up during a slow roll. If the maneuver is properly executed, the nose of the airplane circles on the horizon throughout the roll. Stop the roll when the horizon is level. To begin this maneuver, ease the stick to the side to start the roll. Apply an increasing amount of top rudder to keep the nose up. As the airplane approaches the inverted position, neutralize the rudder controls and press the stick forward. As the airplane continues to roll around, apply top rudder again. Ease off to neutralize both stick and rudder as normal flight position is approached. This stops the roll and enables you to resume level flight. This ribbon path of flight shows the points of common errors in the slow roll. Most common is an error in orientation. This occurs when the airplane is not rotated about a definite position. Failure to use top rudder in the vertical positions of the roll always causes trouble. Failure to hold the stick well over to the side throughout the roll also spoils this maneuver. In a snap roll, the airplane rotates one full turn about a horizontal axis, as in a fast tailspin. Keep the nose up for the snap roll, and bring the airplane out with the horizon level. To perform a snap roll, the stick is pulled rapidly all the way back. At the same time, full rudder is given to start the airplane rolling. Use the ailerons slightly if necessary. When nearing the level position, opposite controls are used to bring the roll to a stop. Since the airplane lost airspeed in the maneuver and is near stalling, the nose is lowered before resuming normal flight. In making snap rolls, the more common errors which may spoil the maneuver include too sudden and extreme use of the controls, too high speed during any part of the maneuver, and starting the recovery too late. In the half roll and reverse, the nose is pulled up just as in a slow roll. Then the airplane is rolled over into the inverted position, held there momentarily, and then rolled back in the opposite direction. Remember, first roll the airplane to the inverted position. The horizon should be level. Hold it momentarily, and then roll back. Anticipate the return to normal flight by stopping the maneuver when the horizon is level. To make a half roll and reverse, the ailerons are used to roll the airplane over. Top rudder must be used to keep the nose up in a vertical position. Neutralize the controls as the airplane approaches an inverted position, keeping the stick forward to hold the nose on the horizon. Now move the stick to the opposite side to start the airplane rolling back. Again, use the top rudder to hold the nose up. Bring the stick and rudder back to neutral as the airplane moves into normal position. In the half roll and reverse, common errors include failure to orient the roll around a definite point, failure to apply top rudder in the 90-degree position, and failure to hold the stick forward in the inverted position. The vertical reverse is a quick change from a steep turn in one direction to a steep turn in the other. The airplane movements are rapid but controlled. In the vertical reverse, keep the nose of the airplane on the horizon through the initial steep turn. Then swing the nose up, snap over, and hold the nose on the horizon during the reverse turn. level the wings with the horizon at the end of the maneuver. Here's the action. First, put the airplane into a steep turn. Then apply firm opposite rudder and pull the stick back and over in the same direction as the rudder. The airplane noses up and snaps over. Apply top rudder to keep the nose up. Then return the airplane to level flight. Common errors in the vertical reverse are starting the reverse too soon before the turn is well begun, continued back pressure on the stick after the peak of the maneuver has been reached, and violent movement of the stick which may result in loss of control. In an Immelmann, the airplane reverses its direction completely. The maneuver begins with a longer dive than that used for a loop. The airplane actually goes through the first half of a loop and the last half of a slow roll. This shows how the dive is held to gain speed. Then pull the airplane up in a half loop to the inverted position, keeping the wings level. Then roll out to the normal flight position. As in the loop, the Immelmann begins when the stick is pressed forward for the preliminary dive, but the stick is not pulled back until a 20% higher speed is reached. The stick is pulled back and held there during the entire climb, and the wings are kept level. When the inverted position is reached, the stick is pressed forward and to one side to begin the half roll. Top rudder is applied throughout the vertical position in order to keep the fuselage level. Finally, the airplane is put back into level flight. The maneuver will not be a successful Immelmann if these common errors are made. Failure to orient the maneuver toward a definite ground objective. Insufficient speed, which may result in complete failure. And failure to maintain horizontal and level flight during the half roll. Thorough familiarity with all acrobatic maneuvers is a necessary preliminary to actual combat experience. The simple loop, basic for timing and coordination in the use of throttle and elevator. The half roll and reverse, necessary in the development of a fine sense of timing. The Immelmann, the lifesaver of the First World War, and still the best maneuver to reverse course and gain altitude simultaneously. The snap roll depended on split-second timing and control. The slow roll, essential practice for precision and aileron control. The vertical reverse, used instinctively to avoid collision or gunfire. These acrobatics may not be used as complete maneuvers during actual combat, but the precision, timing, and control must be familiar and instinctive reactions when you're up against the enemy. When you practice acrobatics, you are preparing for the real thing.